Hello, hello, beautiful souls. Stacie Overman here, your spiritual guide and your host for this amazing group. I'm so excited to see each and every one of you here. This has been an amazing journey starting this group and getting to know each and every one of you in here. And I posted earlier that I'm having a beautiful guest on today. Special guest, her name is Gretchen. She is now graduated from my 9-week New You program. I'm going to invite her in to be with us on camera. I'm inviting her now. Gretchen has known me for many, many years. There she is, beautiful Gretchen. I'm so excited to have her. Welcome, Gretchen.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. I was just giving them a little background that you enrolled in the Spiritual Awakening for the New You program with me back in, I want to say May, roughly
Yeah,
May. Yeah. Oh my
that's
gosh.
correct.
We got to spend about 4 months together and on a weekly call and personal coaching with you. And I've been able to watch you go through these beautiful transformations during the program. And now, instead of being a new you seeker, you've graduated from the program and you have now moved into my other section that's called the Awakened Master Saints. And I'm so excited because now Gretchen is awakened and knows all about herself. And I'm so happy to have her here today. Gretchen, let's talk about what life looked like before you enrolled in the 9-week New You program.
Sure. So I would say actually my life was what I would consider to be mainstream or the norm.
Okay.
I was very interested in spirituality and healing myself. Of course, I had had an experience with you doing readings in the past, which were just amazing. And it really just sparked an incredible interest to delve more into spirituality. I knew a bit about meditation and I am very passionate about it, but that was about, all that I was aware of. I knew there was more that I needed to explore, and you gave me the opportunity to do that. Of course, I had no idea, to be very honest with you. I didn't ask you very many questions, Stacie.
No, you didn't.
I said, yes, I want to do this new program, and we'll see what it brings to me. And
Uh-huh.
so I was just bought in at that time without really knowing what I was getting into, without having much of a spiritual background at all. I have not had a near-death experience like some of your
Right.
members. I don't have some of the gifts that some of your members have. I would consider myself to be more of the normal, if you will, what people would consider that.
Sure.
Um, so that's kind of where I started.
Right. Because I remember our discovery call. You had shared with me, all the things that you were struggling with and frustrated
Yeah.
with. And after hearing that, I remember saying,
Hmm.
oh my gosh, I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can help you find solutions to those things. And
Absolutely.
you leapt with faith, leapt with faith. I loved how you were just so open. You were ready. You were a sponge. You were just so open. And after leaping with faith and enrolling in the 9-week program, and now you've graduated, where are you now? Like, how did this program help you? And what does your life look like now?
So I basically went from ground zero, right? Blank slate.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say in a short amount of time, I have done a complete 180.
Wow.
And I'll dive into that a little bit if you'd like. I
Awesome.
can elaborate on that.
Elaborate. Love it.
So, again, I went from just basic meditation,
Okay.
and that was about all the knowledge I had as far as healing myself, tools to use. And I want to backtrack just a little bit. So prior to enrolling in Stacie's program, for many, many years, I've been suffering with illnesses. Fibromyalgia was the biggie for me, body aching every day, day in, day out, on many different medications for ailments. And just to kind of cut to the chase, currently I take nothing. I just,
Wow.
I I take the tools all of the tools that I've learned. And yes, I was a sponge. I had faith. I knew this was going to help me. And I took all of those tools and have implemented them. And I now have a daily practice. And I don't use every single tool that you've provided to us on a daily basis, but I definitely know when to dip into other realms, if you will. But yeah, current state, I couldn't be more fulfilled, grateful, and health is so much better. So
Amen.
I'm just absolutely blessed. It's been an absolute, I would say, a miracle for me. So
Wow, that is so awesome. I'm just like in awe because, you know, that's the one thing I say to everyone that enrolls in the program is you're 100% responsible for what you get out of the program by what you put in, like what you put into it, you're going to get out of it. And you put in a lot and dove in to really understand who you are
mhm.
and what your body needed and what your health needed. And I just loved watching your transformation and your wins each week on our calls. It just warmed my heart so much to hear the leaps and bounds of where you came from to where you
Right,
are now. So awesome.
right.
Gosh.
I
It
would
is. And then
definitely
now, oh, go ahead.
I
Go
would
ahead.
definitely say that coming from nowhere to where I am today, I have a very solid foundation. And it's just amazing the amount of information that I've learned through your program. I did go through the program quite fast, maybe even a little bit faster than I should have, but I was just
Mhm.
so eager for knowledge,
Right.
and I could see it starting to make changes in my life for the better. So I just wanted more and more, and I took as much as I could get.
Yeah. And the nice thing is you have access to those videos forever now. And so anytime you need to reference back to them, you can. And that's awesome. And
Mhm.
we still have a group where we still can stay connected as well. So that's so cool. Now, Gretchen, I don't know if you want to share it all, but you really got some amazing insight on your soul purpose during this program. Do you want to share about that?
I sure did. And that has been something that I've always been absolutely curious about. I believe everybody has one. And it's, for me, it was really having solidification as to what that might be.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the program, Stacie spent time with me and she actually did a soul contract reading for me. Um, which was, I would say, aside from some of the information in the program, um, it was just amazing because it completely confirmed basically what I already knew.
Right?
And,
Oh,
it was just absolutely amazing. So it confirmed what I already knew. It confirmed some of my strong character traits.
mm-hmm.
Um, but I think what was most reassuring for me is it really made me understand that I'm on the path that I should be,
Mm-hmm.
with my spirituality. And as a matter of fact, one of the key elements that I took away from knowing my purpose and my contract is that I was put here to go through many different challenges and learn how to overcome challenges in life. And I'm not going to get into too much detail, but I've definitely had some extremely challenging individuals in my personal life
Mm-hmm.
that I've had to learn how to deal with and overcome extremely trying situations. And I feel that I was overcome those even before knowing this.
Right.
Um, so that just confirmed, yes, that's right. They were there for a reason, and I had to go through that, horrible situation for a reason. And yes, I learned from it.
Right.
And then furthermore, what I learned in addition to that is the fact that, I'm really here to learn more about spirituality
Mm-hmm.
and be able to teach and give back, if you will, my knowledge and
Yes.
help others. And that's really what I've always had a passion for. I
Right.
just didn't know, what avenue or what path I would go down to do that. I had some thoughts and insight, and this really confirmed that, yes, this is what I'm supposed to do. And I feel so passionate about it. So I definitely, since completing the program, have pursued that even further. Um, One small thing that I'll share is that in Stacie's program, she will teach you many different modalities. She'll teach you anything from cards to chakras to Reiki, um, all of which have, I believe, strongly helped my health and healing. I shared with Stacie a situation where, I've learned these basic tools through the program, and I've even dove a little bit deeper into those areas. Reiki, for instance, has become a new passion of mine, along with chakras. And I was able to actually help my daughter with frequent nightmares. She was on the other end of the phone with her friends during the Vegas shooting, and has just been terrified since that event. And long story short, she has not had a nightmare since, and she was having them on a nightly basis. So it's not all about just solely me and my healing. It's
Right.
about assisting others in theirs as well. And I feel as if it's my duty, and it's my sole purpose to share my knowledge and be able to extend that to others and help them as well.
That's
So this has
awesome.
just been a beautiful gift, because all encompassing with the program, I've learned tools, I've been able to use them for myself, which makes it better for me to help others.
Absolutely. That's awesome. And I know you've told me you have step by step kind of a plan to get to
I
where you want to be so that you're fulfilling it. And that's just, I'm so proud of you. So excited. I just get goosebumps as you talk about it.
I'm very excited, absolutely, and I do plan to teach others. That is my goal.
That's awesome. Wonderful.
Hmm.
Wonderful. Um, I don't know why, but I feel like Spirit's prompting me if you want to share. Did you have any experience with meeting an angel during the program? If you want to share
Yes,
any of that? Okay.
absolutely,
I think people
and
really
thank you.
wonder about that. Hmm.
So thank you for asking, because it was my intent to actually share that, and I wanted to start out by making it very clear that I came from a place of what I thought was no gifts, to learn that I definitely have intuitive abilities. I know how to use those. Never being able to connect with an angel before. Never even thought I had the ability to do that, right? Um, but
I'm so
yes,
excited.
Spirit's spoken to me. I've connected with guides and angels. It's been a truly amazing experience. And then reflecting back to my comment on, incorporating those into daily practices, I do. I have a practice of meditation, of connecting with my team, and being able to reach out and pray, and reach out to my angels if I need assistance in a certain area, whatever that may be, whether it's in the workplace, at home, with my health, just
Awesome.
or even just for fun. So
Right?
it's been quite an amazing experience. And when I said I've done a 180, I mean a true 180.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I can remember. I think we had a conversation when in the beginning you're like, well, I don't know if I'll ever see an angel, or I don't know, you're different,
Mhm,
Stacie.
mhm,
And
mhm,
then
mhm.
when that homework email came in and you shared about your experience, I just almost wanted to cry. I was so excited for you. It was just like, yes, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for opening this up for her. It was so awesome.
It's been
Mm.
amazing. So for anybody listening, anybody that is
Yeah.
is curious or interested, or may not think that this is the place for them, I assure you there is something for everyone in this program that they will definitely get bits and pieces from, if not everything, right?
Awesome.
So, and one other thing, if anybody is on the fence, I just want to ensure that the open weekly conversations, which unfortunately I haven't been able to be a part of lately due to my
Oh,
schedule, but it feels like family. I mean, it is such a loving, supportive environment. No matter what you feel your talents may be or not, there is always a takeaway, and it's a blessing to be part of the group sessions. And I get just joy listening to others and their development. So there's always a takeaway, always absolutely amazing and heartwarming.
it is. The group is amazing, and everyone's on the same page. You know, we're all like-minded individuals coming from different arenas in life and different aspects of where your spiritual growth is. And it's always loving. It's just, I mean,
Yes.
sometimes we have tears and sometimes we have virtual hugs.
Right.
And we just have such a bond that I believe will last forever. I don't think that any of us will lose touch forever. It's amazing.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
how I feel. True family now.
Yes, I feel like it's a spirit family that we must have known each other before we joined into this together. And it was almost like probably our one of our contracts that we said, in this time, we're going to meet up and this is what we're going to do together to help make a difference in this world. Oh, that is awesome. I love your story, Gretchen. And I'm so honored that I could be here to be able to serve you in a big, better way. So honored. I just keep thinking back to my mentor, that I went through a program with her kind of like this, but it was helping me to be able to play bigger and reach out to beautiful souls like you guys. And so I just keep thinking how honored I am that I met her and I got to do something similar to what I teach here. Of course, hers was all about how to put a program together so that I could teach what I learned, because everything happens for a reason. And I knew I heard the calling that I was supposed to serve on a bigger scale. And so this program really helps me to do that. And I'm so honored to be able to watch your transformation, not let alone everybody else's. So thank you for sharing your testimony. It's just awesome. And I really appreciate you coming in here, because I know that there's going to be some people in the group that are going to totally relate to what you're saying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't say it enough. I highly recommend the program. I assure you, you will be amazed at the valuable information you will get out of it. And I believe it will transform lives. Absolutely.
Yay. Thank you. Blessings to you,
Thank
Gretchen.
you. Thank
Oh,
you.
and blessings to all of you. And PM me if this sounds like you and you're ready to have a free complimentary discovery call to make sure that's a good fit for you. I'd love to talk. All right. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.